Again, my name is Ruel Sabellano. I'm the Structures Engineering Manager at Maryland Transportation Authority, or MDTA. I'm actually covering last minute for Will Pines. He was our Executive Director for the MDTA, but now the new Administrator for the Maryland State Highway Administration. All right, so for today's updates, I'm going to give you the updates for the AASHTO Committee on Bridges and Structures, or COBS, under the subcommittee of T-9, Bridge Preservation. All right, so let me start with the T-9 Bridge Preservation membership changes and updates. So we still have the same chair, Jim Nelson, same vice chair. So there's really not much of a change here except for the last three additions, Tracy, Jim, and Eric for West Virginia, New York, and New Jersey DOTs. And I will be taking over Will Pine's seat at the committee. So the mission and vision is based on the strategic plan for AASHTO COBS. So let me just read the mission: promoting nationwide use of proactive best practices and innovations of bridge preservation technologies to extend structure service life and reduce infrastructure life cycle costs. And the vision is bridge owners are equipped with the bridge preservation tools, training, and practices to effectively manage their bridges. I just want to point out some of the keywords here: proactive, innovative, and hopefully we could, and the goal is that we could extend the service life, useful life of our bridges and reduce the infrastructure life cycle costs. And also for the vision, equipping, training, providing the tools for all the bridge owners. There are 8 goals total within the plan, but there are only 5 that's related to the bridge preservation. So goal number 1, extend bridge service life. Number 2, assess bridge condition. Number 3, maintain and enhance a knowledgeable workforce. Number 4, maintain and enhance AASHTO specs. And goal number 6, which is the 5th one for this bridge preservation subcommittee, is optimize structural systems. The committee is still working under to update the strategic plan right now. So updates for goal number 1, extending the bridge service life. We have newly published Guide to Preservation of Highway Bridge Decks earlier this year. And the PI for this task was Dr. Georg Hearn from University of Colorado at Boulder. The only thing that we'll be probably expecting in next year or 2 will be the addition of the SNBI updates. So we'll be expecting maybe a new version for this guide. So for goal number 2, assess bridge condition. So this image here shows a high-level framework of the tool. The tool will be incorporated, or is incorporated into the InfoBridge. I think we've seen the InfoBridge earlier on the FHWA's website, and the main purpose is to help the bridge owners come up with data-driven decisions. And the outputs will help the owners understand the maintenance actions, how maintenance actions impacts the life cycle. I think this is one of the challenge of the owners, replacement versus just make sure we maintain it properly. We put all those monies up front so we extend the life of the bridges. Goal number 3, maintain and enhance a knowledgeable workforce. This was the vision, to equip. So right now, there's a research agency that has been selected for this project. It's about $300,000 fund for this one. And the main purpose is to develop and deliver in-person training workshops featuring the Guide to Bridge Preservation Actions and Guide to Preservation of Highway Bridge Decks. For goal number 4, maintain and enhance AASHTO specs, there are 6 specifications or guides currently under the T-9 subcommittee. So the first one is Guide to Preservation of Highway Bridge Decks. As I mentioned earlier, it was published in 2023. That was the first edition. Another one is Guide to Bridge Preservation Actions, first edition in 2021. Historic Bridge Preservation Guide, first edition in 2020. Guide spec for service life, design of highway bridges, first edition in 2020 as well. Guide for design and construction of near-surface mounted titanium alloy bars for strengthening concrete structures, first edition in 2020. And then we have this first edition of the Bridge Aesthetics Sourcebook in 2010. So what are the updates for the AASHTO Guide to Preservation Actions? So there was an errata issued last year, and there will be an upcoming work related to this, SNBI updates. Most likely there will be a second edition to be issued. And, all right, next one, guidelines for corrosion protection of steel bridges using duplex coating systems. So this guideline covers the selections and applications of duplex coating systems during design, rehab, and preservation of steel bridges. So there was a balloting done in May, but I don't have any updates for that right now. Maybe in the next updates I will include that. Then the 2023 NCAHRP 20-05 synthesis selected. There were 127 synthesis received. And out of those, 21 were selected. And out of 21, 2 of those were related to T-9 subcommittee. So state DOT use of policies on implementation of corrosion-resistant reinforcing bars and construction strategies and techniques for bridge replacements in complex scenarios. All right, that's the end of my presentation.